सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या धर्म संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण योग वेदांत दर्शनोक्त परमात्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति एकता अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठितानां दिग्विजयार्थं श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनस्य प्रयत्नं साधना वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री आदौ श्री योगदर्शन आचार्याणां स्मरणं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षिः नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षिः नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षिः नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षिः नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षिः नमः। पतंजलि महर्षिः नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षिः नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षिः नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षिः नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शन शास्त्रं द्वितीय पादः साधना पादः। ओम सत्य प्रतिष्ठायां क्रियाफलाश्रयत्वम् अस्तेय प्रतिष्ठायां सर्वरत्नोपस्थानं ब्रह्मचर्य प्रतिष्ठायां वीर्यलाभः अपरिग्रहस्थैर्ये जन्मकथन्ता संबोधः। Up to these things we have seen that yama sadhanas ahimsa satyastaya brahmacharya aparigraha, when they are done without allowing the vitarkas to disturb, when they are done with that sarvabhauma mahavruta drushti, what are the siddhis that we achieve, which are the milestones to indicate that we are on the true path of doing the things correctly. In the same way, the niyama sadhanas, when they are done, we are blessed with the siddhis. Use them for sadhana or just touch them, bypass them, move ahead. Our goal is atma prapti, kaivalya prapti. So in that niyama sadhanas, the first one we saw shauchat swanga jugupsa paraihi asamsargah cha. Shauchat swanga jugupsa paraihi asamsargah cha. Shauchat swanga jugupsa paraihi asamsargah cha. Please remember, anything other than Paramatma from the creation standpoint is Maya. From our standpoint of involving in them is Moha. So we have to come out of Moha and Maya to recognize the self. Therefore, all our importance given to our own Deha, I am talking this particular topic now, others Deha, because of which variety of importances, indulgences is nothing but Moha. By various means we can come out of those tadatmyas of our Deha and others Deha. One of the things that helps is this one, Shaucha, one of the many. And use that Shaucha for this benefit. Do the Shaucha sadhana, the niyamas, the first one, and get this benefit. We are talking about Bhashya Shaucha. What is that? See to it that the Jugupsa for our own Deha develops in us. What is it? How much ever you are doing Shuchi of it, but within few hours again it is spoiled, it is destroyed. And it is again becomes impure, ashuchi ho jata hai. आपको we have to feel that ऊब जाना Okay, how many times you have throughout life you have to do? We gave yesterday the explanations. Per day, these many hours, the whole life, 10 years we are spending only in washing the body, yeah, cleaning it, and other things of disease, etc. We have not added wounded, diseased. That takes also time. So that jugupsa should come to the us in our heart about this own anga. So the two positive things, when the body is fresh and well taken bath and all, then you become mentally spiritual every day subha. That is one way of using our shuchi. Other way is what? Jugupsa for the anga, which is essential because Dehatadhatma is the moha. That is what catching us. Like just now we saw Vamadevji, not fully, but we just started seeing ki thousands of the iron chains, Shatam Ayasi, Shatatha hundreds, thousands of the iron chains are binding me, tying me down to the worldliness, not allowing me to spirituality. One of them, or the most powerful of them, is Dehosmi. That's why yesterday, day before, Videha Mukta Parayanam we have done in our Rubhu Gita, if you remember. Swanga Jugupsa. Equally important is Paraihi Asamsargaha. See the logic there. My own body, which I know I am washing it, even though I am washing every 2 hours, it is become so dirty. How can I trust the other bodies which I am not washing? Therefore, whether they are washing or not, who knows? Therefore, don't touch. Paraihi Asamsargaha. So that way, the sparsha indriya is controlled. The sparsha sukha we transcend also. And as we said yesterday, yoga marga has more restrictions than Vedanta and Bhakti. One of them is this one, wherein even little of the touch we do to others, all our tapashakti goes there. Their nonsense comes to us. Sparshaka, even other things. Look through the eyes, ear to the listens. पूरे फैकल्टी को चांस ही नहीं देना. That is the highest sadhana. One of them is this, है ना, स्पर्श वाला. And that is why paraihi asamsarga also will be the beautiful siddhi and should be the beautiful suddhi along with so anga jugupsa as a result of the bahya shaucha sadhana for long time done. Now the antah shaucha sadhana when we do without any vitarkas, perfectly like Sarvabhauma Mahavratam. The result of that is so beautiful. Yesterday we chanted that mantra, we have to see the meaning today. That sutra number Baya Iktalis, 41. What it is? Sattva Shuddhi Saumanasya Aikagriya Indriya Jaya Atma Darshana Yogyatvani. With Bhashya we study. The Anta Shuchi, when we aim it, when our heart is purified of its ignoble intentions and attitudes, etc., replaced by nobility, means all negative values of Irsha, Dvesha, Asuya, which are the impurities, are replaced by the Satya, Ahimsa, or any of the positive qualities. Antakarana Shuddhi. And the more easy understanding of Antakarana Shuddhi is doing the Sankalpa for the welfare of anyone and everyone, not doing Sankalpa of destruction of anyone. That type of thing. So, for that, answer is the result of that is when we do the inner Shaucha sadhanas, result is Sattva Shuddhi, Saumanasya, Aikagriya, Indriyajaya, Atma Darshana Yogyata. See that five beautiful benefits are siddhis come when the inner heart is purified. That means what? If these 4 5 things are not happening in our life, means our sattva, the inner thing, is so much ashuddha. Therefore, we have to do the shaucham inner sadhana. And that's how, by only entertaining those thoughts, being in that company, reading those books, etc. etc. Aim at the Shuchi of the Hridaya. So, Bhavanti iti Vakya Sheshaha. add bhavanti, then the vakya becomes complete. है ना? आत्मदर्शन योग्यत्वानि च भवन्ति, होंगे, ऐसा ऐड करो, the sentence which appear to be incomplete becomes complete. That's how the Bhashyakaras, wherever the incompleteness there in the sentences, even in the grammatical way, they just add the word and complete it. Nothing much important. Hote hai, that is the word added because the Shruti Mata or the Sutra did not add the Kriya Pada. Hote hai. Okay? Now comes next one. Shuche hai. है ना? शुचेः means with the antahkarana andar shuddhi, sattva shuddhi. I told you the sattva guna becomes predominant and it gets washed off from both rajas tamas. So we have the total tamo rajo guna laksthiti. Second is sattva bit mishrita malinakruta by the rajas and tamas, and there is shuddha sattva also. Three different states. Only Rajotamo. Second, Sattva, but impurified by Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. And different gradations. Totally free from Rajas Tamas. Only Shuddha Sattva. That is called as Sattva Shuddhika Artha. So, Shuchehe Sattva Shuddhi. Shuddha Sattva Guna. Active, alert, bright, brilliant. Isn't it? Just 2-3 hours he sleeps. Enough. Nidra ho gaya. Not that drowsiness of Nidra for the whole day. So too, the Rajoguna of distracting the mind into Kshipta Vikshipta, not there. Anything he wants to do, fully focused, joyfully. Every work is like Pujya Gurudev is the best example. Sattva Shuddhi. Never Tamo Rajo can distract him. Rajoguna का राग द्वेष काम क्रोध, ये मीटिंग, ये सेंटर वाले, वो स्वामी, ये ब्रह्मचारी, ये कमिटी लोग ऐसे है, पागल है. He will scold them, he will give them guidance, it just moves. Neither the people nor their funny behavior, therefore the funny distracting Rajoguna thoughts never come in his mind. No need. कहना था कह दिया, ट्रेन करना ट्रेन कर दी, moves ahead. So to तमोगुण नहीं है. He is conscious, the body, mind tired. They need 3 hours rest. दे दिया. The moment that 3 hours are over, so सत्व शुद्ध. For us, 6 घंटे सोए फिर भी लगते हैं और 6 घंटे सो. Therefore, ours is tamoguni only. And what is the sattva guna impurified by rajotamo? Class में तो आए हैं सत्व गुना, but then not able to focus, distracted mind, rajoguna. Not able to awaken and listen at all, going into nidra as if tamoguna. So these are not there when the antakarana is made pure of all intentions, etc. That is called sattva shuddhi. Okay, tataha. When the shuddhi of the sattva guna happens, it expresses in what form? Saumanasyam. Saumanasya. Again, mind is fresh, mind is sumana. Very delicate, very happy, very pleasant, very afresh it is. Saumanasya. And it's a very, very receptive, very convenient to all, especially to spirituality. To understand it, the opposite of it we should understand. Opposite of sumana is kanta. You know the gulab ka paudha. गुलाब का फ्लावर also is there on that पौधा, कांटे भी वही होते. Earlier our mind was chewing always. हमको चुभ रहे थे, दूसरों को भी चुभ रहा था, and never freely available to love others, help others, or have respect to the Guru, Shastra and Sadhana. This is called कांटे की तरह मन. Sumanaha is different. Saumanasya. It is cordial to everyone. It is happy with everyone. It is not having any crankiness to become angry. Even if others are that way, it's able to digest. This is called Sumanasata in the Vyavahara. Spirituality means Manastha means that love for study of Shastra or other sadhanas, wanting to do them. That's Saumanasya, willingly. It happens to us sometimes, very, to go to the temple or doing japa, इतने उत्साह के साथ बैठ जाते. सौमनस्य सो जाते जाके, अलग बात है. Other time daurmanasya, that frustration, why did I come to the class? Isn't it? Durmanah us time. Coming to class is good, you are convinced, but the mind is not convenient. It goes on, let me go, get up, get up. And people were so frustrated in the classes that they want to get up every moment. So Bhagavan ne kaha, chalo, it is not possible when you are in front of the Acharya, live session in the sense physical. Therefore, I will give you online classes. Therefore, anytime anybody will get up and go anywhere, have a cup of coffee, make a phone call, read the newspaper, everything they do, and as a commercial break in between for them, come to class and go. This is commercial break. Somanasya ka opposite is that. But the Somanasya is what? Beautiful heart for sincerely doing all our spiritual sadhanas. There is a zeal, enthusiasm. है ना 5 o'clock अलार्म लगाया 4:45 को ही उठ गए and being happy good that 15 minutes before I got up without the need of alarm. Now I am going for my bath and upasana, whatever puja jab dhyana. It's called somanasya. Spiritual sumanastha. Life may, the general may in the life, the other sumanastha is this one. There is always a optimism, not pessimism. There's always, the initiative, not like a gochu sitting that they should come to talk me and all nonsense. There's always a, what you call, readiness in doing and in forgiving, in loving, in serving. That is called sumanaha, like flower, fragrant, good to look at, very soft to touch, isn't it? It attractive to all the bees and all human beings. In that way, sumanaha is flower. You know? So Sumanasaha also mind beautiful. So when we do the inner Shaucha sadhana, first benefit is Sattva Shuddhi, second one is Saumanasya, then Tataha Aikagriyam. Dekho. When the mind is in that wonderful good mood, how much Ekagra we are. That what the Acharya is going to say, that also we'll be able to catch. And the other day, when there is no Ekagrata, क्या बोला ये बोला प्यारा बोला no ekagrata nothing is remembered, nothing is understood when their mind is not sumanaha. That sumanata is absence of sumanata is two reasons. One, you don't like or love the text or the acharya or talk that day, or you came with a mind which is disturbed because of some happening around. उस समय 10 मिनट पहले लड़ाई झगड़ा हो गया या कुछ untoward or unwanted happened, the disturbed mind you came with, then you can never focus on it. I'm telling generally why it happens. But here, when the antakarana is shuddha, mana is svanaha, therefore effortlessly ekagrata. Anywhere. These are all talked about the natural states, because we have done the shuchi perfectly. The anta shuchi, sarvabhauma mahavratam we have done. We have done the shuchi without any vitarka. Inner purity fully gained. Then Shuddha Sattva, Sumana Sattvam, Ekagrata. That Ekagrata in doing anything. The deeply you are involved in it, whether you watch a cricket match or you eat something or you talk to someone or whatever, and we are being spiritual, so we talk about our attending class, studying, doing our upasana, japa, in every one of them, single pointedness. So total program of that 30 minutes puja, we are concentratingly doing. In that, every step at every moment is happening very consciously, single pointed. So this is a healthy way of getting ekagra bhumika. Then all other struggles, श्वास के कोई जबरदस्ती करता है, कोई ऐसे त्राटक करता है, भाई दांत को चबाते हुए कैसे मैं मेरे मन को नहीं बनाऊंगा एकाग्र, बना के रखूंगा. These are all outer things, they are all like suppressions. When they're released, mana will run 1,000 directions. Just like 40 days Mandala Diksha, onion price 2 रुपए 10 किलो. आफ्टर दीक्षा हो गया 200 रुपए या पाव किलो. होता है कि नहीं? Same way mind will happen. Instead of that, when the ashuddhis are removed, naturally it is ekagra. When it is driving, ekagra. Playing with children, it is ekagra. Listening to bhajana kirtana, ekagra. Everywhere, that natural ekagrata. Pujya Gurudeva has got it. That's how they become ekasantagrahi, because ekagra. Once they listen, years together they remember. After 10 years also meeting, he addresses with the name. Hamiji, you remember my name? Yeah. No effort. And remember, sir, you told about that time our your son's education, 10th, and I know, I believe he must have finished all study, he got married also. What is the yes, yes, yes. देखो वो कार्ड देने के लिए आया आपके पास. Ekagrata. How beautiful, each of these achievements. Are they not more tasty, delightful than our outer achievements of the money, bangla? नहीं एक अर्थ सत्वशुद्धि नहीं हुआ. What are these things, Swamiji? I just came to you, you just bless me. I want the Artha Kama. No. Saumanasya ekagrata. And then Tataha Indriya Jayaha. Dekho, that is the true Indriya Jaya. When we are ekagra in the chosen work fully, all our Indriyas like a humble pet dog. है ना? They just become quiet. Two types of dogs are there. One are so ferocious and unruly कि उसको ना मार मार के खाना खाना नहीं देते हुए उसको कंट्रोल में लाना पड़ता है. Suppressed. And sometimes they become aggressive also in spite of that, given a chance. But there are some other dogs, different breed. I don't know बाबा कुत्तों का, मेरे को क्यों पता. There is बचपन से इतने humble होते हो. They don't even bark. They look at the owner only. Will you stop? Can I bark? Like that. They take permission. They even listen also. Some are there, मनुष्य ही जीव ही उस रूप में भी होते हैं ना, evolved dogs. They understand. You talk in your language, they understand. You call it by name, it comes to you. You tell it, don't go out, it stops going. Sit there, sits. There are some paltu dogs who so much more disciplined than the children. You understood? Indriyas will be like that. Indriya Jaya. तो मन को एकाग्र बनाने के बाद नेचुरल जो इंद्रिय जय होता है, दैट इज रियल अचीवमेंट. एंड mana sumana mana, with that the ekagrata gained is great. When antakarana becomes shuddha sattva guna, with that then sumanasata gained, that is great. Not a artificial sumanasata. When somebody came 2 minute bahar हंस रहे, अंदर तो mind is disturbed only, कब चला जाएगा. These are all immature lives. So sattva shuddhi saumanasya aikagriya indriya jaya. You are ekagra, then indriyas won't demand anything. And it happens to us many times in our classes or in other wherever you are enjoying any spiritual thing. Right? The last one is what? Ki indriya jaya tataha cha atma darshana yogyatvam buddhi sattvasya bhavati. For that person, the buddhi becomes so sattva guna, it becomes yogya, qualified for atma darshana. Oh, how much this sutra has to be contemplated. I can't do your contemplation. I can give data. Using the data, you have to contemplate, then realize the necessity of this most important of sadhana, Shuchi, Bahya Shaucha, and Anta Shaucha. The first of the 5 Niyama sadhanas. Then Buddhi Sattvasya Atma Darshana Yogyatvam Bhavati iti etat Shaucha Sthairiyada Adhigamyate iti. In this way, when we achieve the sthirata in the Shaucha sadhana, this is how the results come. That is the meaning. Okay. Bhavati iti etat shaucha sthairiyat adhigamyate iti. These are the things that are achieved when we are sthira in the shaucha sadhana, first one. Okay. Now comes the sutra number Bayali. In that, the second one called as Santosho is talked about. What it is, let us see today. Study tomorrow. 3 times you chant it. Santoshat anuttama sukhalabha. Santoshat anuttama sukhalabha. Santoshat anuttama sukhalabha. Very tricky sutra it is, which has been spoken in Gita in so many places in different language. The meaning is when you maintain the second of Niyama sadhana, santushti. Santosha is santushti, contentment. Anuttama sukhalava. You will be in the highest happiness. Isn't it? A contented fellow is already happy. He will not have the greeds or desires and then desire prompted nonsense. He will not do anything. Santushta, anuttama sukhalava. And santushti or contentment in the outer world with whatever situations around is by choice. Very conscious, please listen it. By choice, one can be contented with everything. Yeah, I'm okay, I'm happy with it. One can be discontented and greedy continuously, even how many of the number of things are given. You know, in the family life between wife and husband, if there is no quarrel at all in between them, means this is the reason they are in the santushti sadhana. And if he is continuously fighting every day, that is, the santosha is not there. Within few months, they divorce. There's still fighting going on there, but there's no divorce. Means one of them is santushta. And so much she is scolding every day. Why don't you divorce her? Swamiji, she only scolds. The other fellow, neighbor, she will beat also. It is okay. Santosh. नो मैन हैंडलिंग ओनली वोकल उसमें क्या है कान में कुछ लगा दो खत्म संतोष but otherwise she cooks good food and all that, isn't it? So also all the women become santosh because son, he will bring salary and all, once in a while gives love, enough santosh. If you go on having demands and all, isn't it, there's no end to it. I don't know what are the 3 legal laws yesterday approved कि क्विकली केसेस को सॉल्व करने का कुछ किया मैंने सुना. नॉट पेंडिंग है ना, डेट लगाई जाओ वाला. So that will be there, the case if there is no santosh. Everywhere, we can never deserve what we don't get more than what we deserve. Isn't it? One thing is that. Therefore, if you want it, anything, go on putting mehnat. Second is, when we are spiritual, when our life is not material, whatever has come by Bhagavan's Krupa, Yadrucha Lava Santushtaha, be contented with whatever comes. That's not my goal. That is why the spiritual goal, when it becomes pakka, all these values also follow. Other way around, when these values are followed and our inner personality becomes stabilized, that can focus in studying Shastra to know what is our main goal. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tomorrow we'll see.